Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well today. If you guys don't know, my name is Tony. I'm a second year medical student studying in the UK and I make videos about uni life and about medicine. So for those of you who are subscribed to my channel and have seen my other videos, you'll probably notice a background change. I'm back home for Christmas, so I'm actually filming this in my sister's room because it has like better lighting, even though I'm using this light now. But yeah, there's better lighting. I'm actually filming this on Christmas Eve, meaning that some people have probably already received interview offers from medical schools. So I just thought I would film a top 5 tips for medical interviews video, just as a little, not last minute tips guide, but just so you guys have some extra tips for acing your interviews. So tip number 1 is to stay calm. And I know how cliche that sounds, but honestly, just taking a deep breath before your interview starts, whether it's a panel interview or a multiple mini interview, really works wonders. Because if you go in and your thoughts are racing and you're thinking about how to answer each question, you're probably going to miss something that the interviewer is saying to you. But clearing your mind, taking a deep breath in, out. I'm Christian, so I pray before my interviews. But if you whether you're religious or not, just taking a second to just stop and focus yourself before you go into your interview works wonders. Tip number 2 that I have is to be prepared. And what do I mean by this? Obviously, you would have done your research and you know all your medical facts or the structure of the NHS, etc. But by being prepared, I mean be prepared for the cliche questions that are likely to come up. So that's the why medicine, why not nursing, why not any other medical profession, those sorts of questions, because they may not all come up and they may not come up every single time, and also it's really important to be spontaneous and not to have scripted answers. However, when you know that certain questions are likely to come up, it's best to have like a framework for how you'd answer the questions. So I'm not saying script out an answer, I'm literally just saying be aware of the fact that certain questions are likely to come up and be prepared for them. Whether that's just writing down a few bullet points about how you'd answer the question, or a couple of main points that you'd like to address in that question, just be prepared. So tip number 3, know how to get to wherever the interview is being held before you actually get there. And that seems like a really arbitrary thing, like of course you'll know how to get there, but not every medical school will hold interviews in the medical school itself. I've been to medical interviews in student unions of universities, in churches nearby, in other faculties of the uni, just because they may have more space or they may be better suited to whatever kind of interview you're doing. But it's really important not to assume that it's going to be in the medical school or it's going to be in a venue that you've seen at that medical school before, because you might, if you turn up late to your interview, it's really not going to set a good impression of yourself. Of course, some things happen that are just out of our control, trains being delayed, breakdowns on whatever motorway and everything, etc. But knowing where you're going at least should, once you get to that place, you know how to get to your interview and you'll be able to get there in good time. My 4th tip is quite MMI specific, but it can be applied to panel interviews, sort of. So tip number 4 I have, leave each station behind after you're done in them. So in the panel interview, I guess that would be leave each question behind after you finish answering it. But what I mean by this is, in MMIs, you'll have a range of stations between 5 to 14 I've seen up until. And, not every station is going to go well. Not every station is going to go exactly the way you want it to go. But it's so important to leave it behind when you move on to the next station. I mean, conversely, some stations are going to go amazingly and you're going to be on a high, but don't let that distract you from the next station. Either way, just forget it. It's a clean slate, because the person in the next station doesn't know how you performed in the station before. So if it's gone badly or if it's gone really well, compose yourself, take that couple of seconds, breathe in, breathe out, and go into your next station. Because some people really let the past performance in the station, like beforehand, affect their next station. And if you're on a high and you've just done really well, you can go in with a bit of bravado that can trip you up in the next station. Of course, on the other hand, if you do really badly on a station, or you feel that you can go into the next station and feel really sad and downcast and not be able to answer the questions to the best of your ability. Both of these things will negatively impact your performance, and I think the biggest problem with being sad about a station that's come up before, thinking you've done really badly, is that you don't actually know how you've done. So you can think that that station's gone really terribly and then go into the next station and feel really sad, when in reality you've actually hit the points that you needed to hit in that first station, but because you thought it went badly, you've gone into the next station and you've messed it up, or you haven't been as forthcoming as you wanted to be, and that's had a negative impact on that station for you. So wipe it, clean slate. Each station is a new opportunity for you to show that you're worth your medical place. So just do that. Wipe it, move on to the next station. And my fifth and final tip for medical interviews is to smile. Honestly, it's such a big achievement to get a medical interview, and although the process of getting into medicine, like the interviews, the application process, the work experience, the UK CAT BMAT, I know it's really stressful and it weighs down a lot on you, but you can't show that it's weighing that much on you in the interview. The best way to do that for me is just to smile. Whenever I smile, I feel better anyway, and I think the majority of people are like that. And it shows the interviewer that you're genuinely enjoying what is stressful, but you enjoy the opportunity, and it just gives a good impression. It makes them feel happy to see you smile as well, even though most interviewers aren't actually allowed to show any sort of indication as to whether they like you or not. But yeah, I just say smile. It'll make you feel better. It'll make the interviewers feel that you are comfortable, and yeah, smile. So that's my 5 quick top tips for medical interviews. If you guys want any more specific interview advice, like how to tackle certain questions or certain stations, then drop it down in the comment section below. If you want me to talk about anything else or make a video on anything else, leave it down in the comments. Merry Christmas to you guys, as I'm filming this on Christmas Eve. Hopefully it'll be uploaded in the Christmas period. So Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope to be making more videos in the new year and to be a bit more consistent than I have been. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your friends that have medical interviews coming up, and yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye.